this video, we're going to be taking a look at the customer tree component of TapeTrack TapeMaster. The customer tree appears on the left-hand side of the Explorer view of the TapeMaster product. At the top node of the tree, you'll see a server owner, a server description, and exactly how many tapes that TapeTrack server is managing. The number on the right-hand side represents how many tapes are moving from one point to another. If we expand out the tree, you'll see we have three separate regions we've defined. If we expand out a region, you'll see the 4 data centers which make up that region. Under each data center, you also see exactly how many tapes that data center has and how many tapes are moving. If we expand out the data center, we'll see the different media types that that customer has. And if we double click on one of the media types, on the right hand side in our administrative tabs, you'll see in the volume tab detailed information about that tape library. If we select some tapes in that tape library and we move them to a different location, you'll see that in the volume tab we can see those movements. But if we refresh the customer tree by hitting the F5 button, you'll see that hierarchically those tape movements are reflected as we go from the top node to the region to the customer to the different media type. One important thing to note here is that this particular tape library has almost 500,000 tapes. Refreshing that customer tree is almost instantaneous. This is done because the TapeTrack framework server has a very, very efficient database engine. In the customer tree, you manage information by using what are called context menus. At the top node of the tree, we can right-hand click and we can add a customer, or we can have a look at properties relating to the TapeTrack framework server. At a customer level, we can right-hand click and we can add new media, or we can delete the customer, or do several other operations. At a media type level, we can add new volumes, add repositories, and so on. If we want to change the way information is presented in our customer tree, we have a look at File and then Preferences. If we want to stop the information being organized in a parent-child relationship, it's simply a matter of changing that setting to false. When we save that and refresh our customer tree, you'll now see that the information is no longer in a parent-child relationship. If we want to search for information in a large customer tree, we simply hit F3 and put in the information that we're looking for. Any information that matches that pattern will then be highlighted. If we want to filter information that's displayed in the customer tree, we simply use our customer filter at the top. If we want to see every customer that starts with D, we would just put D asterisk and refresh our customer tree. If we want to see everything that starts with D or S, we would say asterisk, D asterisk, or S asterisk, and refresh our customer tree. And then we'll see anything that matches those particular filters.